lovelies. Welcome back to this beautiful channel. If you are new here, hello, hi, how are you? My name is Shonnetta from goldenlineage.com, and here on this beautiful YouTube channel, I love to make tarot pick a cards, tarot readings like this one, and other spiritual related videos, okay? So if that is something that interests you, if you would like to see more of me, more of this content on your feed, be sure to subscribe and join this beautiful growing family, all right? And while you are down there subscribing, make sure you ring that post bell notification bell down below so you stay updated and you do not miss out when homegirl posts future videos like so. You already know, let's go, period. All right, you guys. So, hello. Welcome everybody to this week's weekly forecast reading. This is part 1, okay? Part 2 will be uploaded tomorrow, depending on when you're seeing this, okay? Or it might already be up, but that's how we're doing it, okay? Aquarius season has got me right, all right? And we're living for it, okay? You guys, I'm really hyped for this weekly forecast reading because there's so much going on this week, and I'm really excited to be here and talk to you guys and educate you guys on everything that's occurring astrologically and in the cosmos this week, okay? So, we will be discussing the energy of the week ahead from February 16th to February 22nd, okay? Shout out to the Aquariuses. Aquarius season is ending this week, okay? And Pisces season is beginning. So, shout out to the Pisces. In fact, shout out to the Aquarius people that will be celebrating birthdays this week, and shout out to the Pisces people that will be celebrating birthdays this week, okay? Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I would suggest for you to get comfortable, maybe grab some H2O, some water, some tea, something to, quench that throat chakra. All right, so we're gonna kick off the reading with a nice little singing bowl, and we're gonna go from there. Whoop, whoop. My cup was in the way. But you know what? It's all right. That's all right. That's okay. So, you guys, welcome. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into it. And so you guys are like, sister already has 2 cards out. I was like, yes, why not go ahead and do 2 birds with 1 stone and talk about, the new moon. You guys, there's a new moon this week. There's so much happening. So let's get into it, you guys. I have my notes right here because I want to make sure that I tell you guys everything. So this week on February 23rd, the Sunday, ending the week, there will be a new moon in Pisces, okay? New moon. New moons, it's a powerful time to manifest your life. Manifest basically new energy, new beginnings, new jobs, new relationships, new starts, new you. I mean, new moons, it's such a powerful time to bring in new energy, you guys. And it's occurring in the sign of Pisces, so that is very powerful. All right, new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. So that's something that's occurring this week. I'm going to put these cards to the side, and we're going to shuffle, and we're going to see, same thing, beginning, middle, end of the week. All right, so I'm going to shuffle, connect with spirit, and then we're going to just continue to talk about things as it comes up. All right, so spirit, come communicate with us. All right, as a collective, what can we all expect? All right, as a collective, the week ahead, I haven't even finished one of my sentence. All right, what can we all expect as a collective the week ahead? What is coming our way? What can we expect? What can we look out for? From February 16th to the 22nd. Okay, so we already have a card. All right, the 9 of Wands, okay? All right, so I'm going to put that here. Spirit, let us know what's going on the beginning of the week. What can we all expect the beginning of the week? What's coming our way? All right, the beginning of the week. What can we expect? What's coming our way as a collective? All right, beginning of the week. All right, what's going on in the middle of the week? All right, what's going on the end of the week? Okay, so back of the deck energy is so powerful. It's 6 of Cups in reverse, and Spirit is like, I'm not gonna let you forget what you need to talk about. Oh my God, a crystal just fell on the floor. Okay, Spirit, all right. So, okay, let's go ahead and get into it. This is such an interesting reading, but I'm gonna go with it, you guys, because I don't feel like restarting, okay? So, if the energy seems a little bit interesting, it's because Mercury retrograde, ooh, the cat's out the bag. That's what's happening this week. That's another big thing that's happening astrologically, okay? So Mercury, the planet of Mercury, and Mercury is the planet that rules communication, technology, all right? Our analytical thinking, all right? Mercury is going retrograde February 17th, okay? So it's happening this week, all right? It's happening, what is it? Monday, right? It's happening, right? Monday? Yeah, Monday, February 17th. Sorry, you guys. Like, literally, you're seeing Mercury retrograde in firsthand. So as I'm filming this right now, we're in shadow period. And so shadow period is basically, the time that's prepping, coming up into Mercury retrograde. So Mercury is going retrograde this week. So, it would be very beneficial to go slow. Don't rush anything. And, don't give yourself a hard time if you run into issues. And, Mercury retrogrades, don't be scared, even if I've said something that makes you kind of just like, oh my gosh, Mercury's retrograde, we're doomed. Don't do that, you guys. I don't mean to come off that way, but that's my relationship with Mercury retrograde. Just stuff happens, like that crystal just fell. It seems a little bit all over the place, but it's okay. All right. I love to remind people that we use Mercury retrogrades as a beautiful, powerful time to just check in with ourselves, check in with our surroundings, reevaluate, some things, redo some things, reanalyze some things, and really take it slow. It's beautiful because retrograde starts with RE, okay? And RE is like repeat, okay? Release, okay? Redo, renew, okay? So Mercury retrogrades, it's actually a really powerful time to, look over paperwork. If you're a writer, using Mercury retrograde's energy to proofread your work or look over some things and check over homework. So if you're a teacher, grading, this is perfect for you. This is that energy. So, just bringing positivity to Mercury retrograde's name. I'm putting some respect on it. So don't be scared, you guys. We got this. I also have a video how to deal with Mercury retrograde if you want to check that out. You know what I'm saying? It still applies. But let's go ahead and get into the cards. And the reason why I brought up Mercury retrograde is because Six of Cups in reverse, this is the overall theme. And so since this is the first week starting the retrograde, and mind you guys, because I already know I'm going to get comments, Mercury goes direct March 10th, okay? March 10th. So between February 17th and March 10th, we're going to be feeling the energies. And being more specific, this is a time where you want to make sure that you're driving very carefully, all right? You're being very aware of your surroundings, okay? Because, Mercury retrogrades can bring accidents, fender benders, just little ones or sometimes big ones, bless. Mercury retrogrades can also bring technology issues, malfunctioning, or, just having difficulties, like even with cameras, so that's why I always like to say, I'm praying for my content creators, my YouTubers, people that, and not even just YouTubers, but people that work with technology. And that's like a big part of it because bless, during Mercury retrograde, just be sure to save your work every 5 seconds because it's real out here, okay? But another big thing about Mercury retrogrades is we run into people from our past. You know what I'm saying? So Six of Cups in reverse, my relationship with it, whenever this card has come up for clients or for me or for friends or family, this is the energy of something or someone from your past is going to come into your life. But, this is the advice from Spirit that, it's like, hey, maybe you don't need this, maybe you can say hi or, glance at it. But truly, you've completed that. So, it's up to you if you want to go ahead and, take a few steps back, backtrack, and go back to something that you once had. But normally, people that get back with their exes during a Mercury retrograde, after Mercury goes direct, it ends. So, I'm going to be real with you, but this is all of my experiences. Don't let my experience or anybody else's experience affect your own relationship with something. Always self-reference. That That is number one with spirituality or anything in life, okay? But yeah, and also since Mercury is the planet that rules communication, you could even notice that maybe you're struggling to communicate, or you're stuttering a little bit more, or you're slipping up on your words, not really, being able to fully figure out what to say to get your point across. So that's a thing as well. And it's all starting the first week, and I'm getting chills. I feel like for different people, it's gonna affect you in different ways. You know what I'm saying? So don't get spooked, because there's also a beautiful, look at me, Mercury, stop, okay? But there's beautiful ways to use this energy, so don't try to move too fast. You know what I'm saying? Patience is a virtue. But let's get into these cards, okay? So we already, talked about the back of the deck energy. So let's get into the beginning of the week, okay? I'm loving it though. I'm loving this energy right now. I feel it, okay? So beginning of the week, the moon is going to be in the sign of Sagittarius, okay? So the moon is all about our emotions and how we express our emotions, how we're feeling, all right? And the moon is also responsible for our motives. That's why when the moon is in, for example, Sagittarius, you feel way different from when the moon is in Capricorn, okay? And it's interesting because beginning of the week, the moon is going to be in Sag, then it's going to shift into Capricorn middle of the week, and then ending the week, the moon is going to be shifting into Aquarius. So this week, emotionally, we're going to be feeling like this, okay? So starting the week, we have card number 20, which is Judgment, okay? A major arcana next to Four of Swords. So this here is letting us know, as a collective, beginning the week, there's something big that's going to be happening in all of our lives, okay? Judgment, this is the card of maturity, leveling up, moving, at the beat of your own drum, doing your own thing. This is also screaming adventure, just being so happy, carefree. I'm also seeing travel the beginning of the week for a lot of us. Okay, so when the moon is in Sagittarius, how do we feel? Okay, so when the moon is in Sagittarius, we feel this deep down need for freedom, or to try something new, or to do something new, okay? So beginning of the week, when the moon is in Sagittarius, be mindful of what your soul is gravitating towards. If you wake up one day at the beginning of the week and you're just like, you know what, I want to go to Costa Rica, look into it, dive deep, okay? Because when the moon is in Sagittarius, that's a beautiful time for the universe to uncover our deep desires that would make us happy, okay? Because Sagittarian people, they always have this thirst for exploration and to, try something new. They don't like staying in the same spot. So chances are, for a lot of us as a collective, beginning of the week, we're all gonna, in some way, in different ways of course, but in some way we're gonna, want to explore and step out of the box and go on a journey, all right? I didn't hit a lick with the box, had to put a stick in the box. Yeah, so Judgment. Okay, and so the beautiful message also, you guys, about Judgment is this is the card that tells you the medicine of this card. It's basically, honoring the past, realizing that you can't change anything that was done or said in the past, and moving forward. I look at this card as basically like finalizing that last paragraph in that chapter, closing that chapter off, and starting a fresh new chapter. So for a lot of us as a collective, beginning of the week, we're going to start a new journey, a really powerful journey. But Spirit here is telling us to make sure that we're fully rested, to listen to our body. If we need to take a break beginning of the week, do so. All right, take your break, okay? Four of Swords, this is a card traditionally that comes up when somebody needs to rest, when somebody really has just been overworking, they're tired, and, they need some time for themselves. And I also look at the card of Four of Swords as meditation. And it's beautiful because when the moon is in Sagittarius, something that Spirit is communicating that we can do is do a meditation to connect with our soul's purpose and what our soul is calling out for us to do. You know what I'm saying? So that would be very powerful. But beginning of the week, be sure to listen to your body, your mind, and your spirit. If you feel like you need to rest a little bit, rest. Mercury retrograde will be starting beginning of the week, so we're going to be slowed down in a sense, okay? It's going to be like, woo. Okay, like things are going to be slowing down, and depending on who you are and what you do, you might really feel that shift of energy heavily. So if you feel the need to rest, if you feel the need to sleep in an extra hour or go to bed an extra hour early, do so, okay? And if you feel like you don't want to leave the house, don't leave the house. This card to me is about listening to what your brain is telling you, listening to what your body is telling you. It's okay to rest. It's okay to turn the off button on. And I also look at this as taking some time away from social media, taking some time away from the technology, from the phone, and just being in stillness. Okay? So shifting. Okay, shifting to the middle of the week. What's going on here? All right, it's interesting how I threw the cards. It's very interesting because Nine of Wands, that first card that jumped out before I was done, communicating, this card jumped out. So I was like, okay, I'll keep you out. You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting because the middle of the week is what falls under the Nine of Wands. So I feel the middle of the week, we're going to have this kind of energy here. And so when the moon is shifting out of Sag, it's going to be shifting into Capricorn. So you guys, when the moon is in Capricorn, I'm going to communicate with you guys on this one because my moon is in Capricorn. So I'll be at home the middle of the week. Okay, this will be my energy and I love it. Okay, I love when the moon is in Cap. I love when the moon is in Taurus, and I love when the moon is in Virgo because, naturally, emotionally, I'm with that earth energy, okay. So, and also, just for those of you that are curious, I really don't like when the moon is in an air sign. I don't like it because, me having a Capricorn moon, I naturally have a hard time expressing my emotions. It's kind of just like, ooh. So, when the moon is in a communicative sign, it's like, whoa, stop talking so much. You're talking too much to me. Like, I love silence, even though I talk so much and I can communicate so much because, my sun and my Mercury are in a conjunction. Woo, sometimes I just need to. But that's besides the point. Mercury, stop it. You have me talking too much. Okay, so when the moon is in Capricorn middle of the week, I want to give you guys this disclaimer. All right, some people might, be very closed off, or it might seem like they don't care about you, or it might seem like they're giving you the cold shoulder. No, when the moon is in Capricorn, depending on their moon sign or your moon sign, people take the energy differently. Some people are really quiet, reserved to themselves because they're focusing on, material things. They're focusing on how they can get more stability. They're focusing on, their future. They're focusing on planning. They're focusing on pentacle, earth, kind of things, okay? They're not focusing on emotions, okay? So in the middle of the week, if you feel Nine of Wands, like, why is this person giving me the cold shoulder? Or even if it's you, if you feel distant for some reason, if you feel out of it the middle of the week, it's just because the moon's in Capricorn. I'm going to be real with you. So what can you do? All right, maybe you can reach out to some friends. I feel like even though the moon's going to be in Capricorn middle of the week, I mean, don't take it like it's going to be really bad because I love when the moon's in Capricorn because I use that time to get my life together, to get my head right, and to get it together. You know what I'm saying? To do things that I need to do that I've been putting off, okay? So I do see for a collective, a lot of us are going to be hanging out with friends, doing things that you love. So if you feel stressed middle of the week due to the moon being in Capricorn, go out, have fun, connect with people that you love, connect with people that you trust. All right. And also, when the moon is in Capricorn, middle of the week, that is the perfect time to organize your finances, to make a business plan, to set a goal for yourself, to really reevaluate your money situation, to, really invest in your dreams and focus on your stability. When the moon is in Capricorn, that's the perfect time for you to get your life together, okay? To glow up, okay? Perfect. But also, Spirit is communicating when the moon is in Capricorn, middle of the week. Don't take things too seriously. You know what I'm saying? Don't take things too seriously. If you feel stressed, if the energy is getting to you too much, take a break and do what you love. Don't be afraid to, take a break from that computer screen and just, go with friends and hang out or invite people over, vibe with people, okay? And then shifting towards the end of the week, okay? So the moon will be shifting out of Capricorn into the beautiful air sign of Aquarius, okay? So remember how I was saying that, I don't really like it. More so, it's really when the moon's in Gemini or when the moon is in Libra that kind of is just like, ooh. But when the moon's in Aquarius, it's okay. Have us thinking outside of the box, okay? So we have Eight of Swords in reverse for the end of the week, and we also have Nine of Pentacles, which is powerful, okay? And so ending the week, remember, you guys, we are having that powerful new moon. I'm so sorry, new moon in. Okay, you guys, so ending the week, there is going to be a new moon in Pisces, okay? So I get what this is about, putting ourselves first. New moon in Pisces, it's a very watery sign, sensitive sign, intuitive sign. So check in with yourself, okay? The Nine of Pentacles is communicating to us all that ending the week, if you feel stagnant or if you feel stuck, if you're having a lot of overthinking, because when the moon is in Aquarius, sometimes we can emotionally feel detached. Something's bothering us, but we don't know what it is, okay? So Eight of Swords here, but this is in reverse. So I see ending the week, we're going to be breaking free from mental stress, from negative thinking, from other people's opinions, and really just focusing on ourselves, okay? So I'm getting a vibe, you know what I'm saying? Middle of the week, we're hanging out with friends, but ending the week, Nine of Pentacles, that's the perfect time to treat yourself, to tend to yourself, to do something that you love. This woman here on this card is curled up, drinking some wine, reading a really good book, okay? Just really taking some time out for herself. So I'm seeing here ending the week, or this whole week, it will be very beneficial to take some time out for yourself and to meditate, to connect with your spiritual side, because Pisces is a very spiritual sign, okay? And I feel like that would be very beneficial here. But remember, the back of the deck energy is Six of Cups in reverse, okay? So this week, you guys, or we all as a collective in some way might feel, like, ooh, why can I not express these emotions? Or why is it hard for me to share my emotions with somebody? Remember, if you feel like that this week, it will probably be because the moon is going to be in Capricorn and it's going to be in Aquarius. Those are, like, in my opinion, the top two signs that can be very distant or cold, okay? In my opinion, okay? But also, because Mercury is going retrograde this week, this is also a message from Spirit communicating, don't go back to something from your past, because after Mercury goes direct, you probably will regret it or you'll grow bored of it again, okay? So ending this collective reading, like I said, I do feel like it was kind of all over the place or interesting, but, I'm just going to go with the flow, you know what I'm saying, because the messages came out for a reason. Bless. All right, we're going to see if we can get any other final messages for the collective. Any other final messages for the collective for the week ahead from February 16th to the 22nd? Any other messages for us? All right. So, Spirit said here, diving to new depths. So this week, there is a deeper meaning to what will be happening. You might be looking at it from the surface and missing what is really going on. This week, take a moment to pause and breathe, because Mercury is going retrograde, so you're going to need to take some moments, okay? Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you are feeling about that current situation. So when something seems a little bit like, ooh, like Nine of Wands, like, wait a minute, okay? Take a second, breathe, remind yourself that Mercury is in retrograde, and then proceed, okay? Powerful right there. We also have facing your fears. Okay, so this week, look for ways to strengthen your connection to the universe and to others. Stay peaceful and calm in the knowing of who you are. So if somebody tries you, if Mercury tries it, okay, stay calm and remember who you are and what you got going on and who you representing, okay? And then we also have blend into the environment. Collective. Okay, this says here, you have many skills and can fit into any situation. This week, take time to assess what is going on around you and adapt accordingly. Okay, so this is a week where we need to be adaptable. Things are going to be happening. We're going to be slowed down. Our communication is going to be slowed down. Somebody might say something and mean this, but you might hear it and hear this, okay? So slow it down. This is a powerful week to get back in the flow of meditation, grounding yourself. And if you feel just like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? That's the vibe I get from Nine of Wands. If you feel that energy, hang out with somebody or hang out with yourself, baby doll. All right? So everybody, okay, I had so much fun hanging out with you guys. Like, this was awesome. This was amazing. And my amethyst fell on the floor. Like, that was interesting. Whoa. All right, comment down below. Let me know, are you already feeling this energy? How do you feel about this reading? Okay. Like, whoa. Okay, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, you guys. And if you're watching this, right when I post it, the part 2 of the weekly forecast reading will be up tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure you have the post bell notification ring. Okay. But yeah, or if it's already passed, then it's already up. So be sure to check it out. Okay. But with all of that being said, you guys, I love you guys so much. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.